Focus on yourself, not others. Listen up. Most people waste their damn lives watching other people, scrolling, judging, envying, looking at what others have instead of going out and getting their own. But let me tell you something. None of that will make you better. None of that will make you stronger. None of that will make you successful. You want to win? Stop looking left. Stop looking right. Focus straight ahead. This is your life, your path, your grind. Every second you spend worried about what someone else is doing is a second you could have spent getting better. You think the greats cared about the competition? Hell no. They were too busy putting in work. They were too busy grinding when no one was watching. That's how you separate yourself. That's how you go from average to savage. Pain, good. Suffering, even better. That's the price of greatness. That's the tax you pay for success. Weak people avoid it. Strong people seek it. When you feel like quitting, when your mind tells you you're done, guess what? You've still got more in the tank. But you'll never know that if you keep looking at someone else's race instead of finishing your own. You need worse as you. Most people don't get it. Your biggest enemy isn't out there. It's in your head. It's the voice that tells you to hit snooze. The voice that says, take it easy. The voice that makes excuses when things get hard. You think the competition is the guy next to you? Hell no. The real fight is between the weak version of yourself and the savage inside you trying to break free. And every damn day, you've got a choice. Who's going to win? Most people lose because they never even step into the fight. They let their old habits, their fears, and their doubts run the show. They stay comfortable. They compare themselves to others instead of holding themselves accountable. They refuse to look in the mirror and call themselves out. But let me tell you something. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to wake you up at 4 a.m. to train. No one's going to suffer for you. No one's going to do the work but you. So either you man up and push past your limits, or you stay exactly where you are, weak, average, and full of regret. This isn't about talent. It's not about luck. It's about mindset. The moment you stop blaming others, stop making excuses, and own every part of your life, that's when you take control. That's when you become dangerous. You think you're tired? Good. You think you've hit your limit? You haven't even scratched the surface. Most people quit when they're at 40%. That's where you have to dig deeper, push harder, and tell that weak voice to shut the hell up. Because at the end of the day, it's just you versus you. No one else, no distractions, just the battle between who you are and who you can become. Embrace the suck. Most people run from pain. You chase it. Life ain't fair. It's brutal. It's going to beat you down, chew you up, and spit you out. And guess what? That's the best thing that could ever happen to you. Because while everyone else is whining, complaining, and looking for an easy way out, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to lean into the suffering. You're going to take that pain, grab it by the throat, and make it your best friend. See, the suck is where growth happens. Not in comfort, not in safety, not when everything's going your way. Growth happens when you're on your last mile, when your body is screaming, when your mind is telling you to quit and you go anyway. Weak people avoid the suck. They look for shortcuts. They tap out the moment things get hard. But if you want to be different, if you want to be stronger than 99% of people, you've got to love the grind. You've got to crave the suffering.
You ever wonder why the best are the best? It's not talent. It's not genetics. It's because they learn to embrace what others run from. They trained their minds to push past the breaking point, to see pain as fuel, to take hardship and turn it into strength. So when life gets hard, and it will, you don't back down. You don't cry about it. You smile. You get excited because every ounce of suffering is sharpening you into a weapon. Every moment of pain is another step toward becoming unstoppable. The suck is a gift. Embrace it. Stay in your lane. Too many people are obsessed with what everyone else is doing, watching, scrolling, comparing, wasting time worried about someone else's success instead of building their own. That's why they never go anywhere. Let me tell you something. Your race is yours alone. No one else is running it for you. No one else is putting in your work, feeling your pain, or living your struggle. So why the hell are you looking at someone else's lane? That's how you trip. That's how you fall. That's how you lose. Most people get caught up in the distractions. Who's ahead? Who's behind? Who's talking? Who's watching? None of that matters. The only thing that matters is the road in front of you, your path, your grind, your mission. You ever see a racehorse? They wear blinders for a reason, because the second they start looking left or right, they slow down. And if they slow down, they lose. You think you're any different? Every second you waste worrying about someone else is a second you could have spent getting better. Every moment spent comparing is a moment lost. So cut the noise, shut out the distractions, stop giving a damn about what anybody else is doing. Because at the end of the day, the only person you need to beat is the one in the mirror. Stay in your lane, lock in, and go to war with yourself. Silence the noise. The world is loud as hell. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got something to say. People will doubt you. They'll laugh at you. They'll tell you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not smart enough. And most people, they listen. They let that noise sink in. They let it slow them down. They let it kill their dreams before they even start. But not you, not if you want to be great. You've got to learn to shut it all out, turn down the volume on the outside world, and turn up the volume on your mission. People will talk, but their words don't define you. Your work does. Your discipline does. Your relentless drive does. Most people crumble under pressure because they're too busy worrying about what others think. Screw that. Stop looking for approval. Stop waiting for permission. No one's coming to validate you. No one's coming to believe in you. It's your job to believe in yourself. And let's get one thing straight. The noise isn't just from other people. It's in your own head too. That weak voice that tells you to quit. That voice that says, take it easy today. That voice that makes excuses, that looks for the easy way out. That voice is your enemy. You have to kill it. Drown it out with action. When your mind tells you to stop, you push harder. When people doubt you, you double down. When the world tells you you can't, you show them just how wrong they are. Silence the noise, lock in, get after it, and don't stop until you prove every last one of them wrong. Suffer now, succeed later. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants to be great. But you know what they don't want? The suffering that comes with it. They want the reward without the grind, the results without the sacrifice, the finish line without the miles.
That's not how this works. You don't get to skip the suffering. You earn success in blood, sweat, and pain. You earn it when you're grinding alone, when no one is watching, when no one believes in you but you. Success isn't free. It costs everything. It costs early mornings. It costs late nights. It costs pushing through when your body is screaming, when your mind is begging you to stop. You either pay that price now or you pay the price of regret later. Most people choose comfort. Comfort is easy. Comfort is safe. Comfort is weakness. But let me tell you something. Comfort won't get you anywhere. Comfort won't make you great. You don't grow when things are easy. You grow when things hurt. So you have two choices: suffer now or suffer later. The difference? One suffering builds you, the other destroys you. Most people wake up one day full of regret, realizing they wasted years playing it safe, avoiding pain, dodging the grind. They look in the mirror and see a stranger staring back at them, someone they never meant to become. That's the price of avoiding suffering. That's the price of weakness. That's the price of quitting on yourself. But if you choose to suffer now, to put in the work, to grind when it hurts, to keep moving when everything in you says stop, then one day you'll wake up and realize you built something unbreakable. So the question is, what price are you willing to pay? Master your mind. Your mind is your biggest weapon or your biggest weakness. It will either push you to greatness or drag you into mediocrity. And most people, they're prisoners of their own damn minds. They let fear control them. They let doubt cripple them. They let pain stop them. Every time things get hard, their mind tells them this is too much, and they listen, they break, they quit. And that's why they stay average. But if you want to be different, if you want to be unstoppable, you have to take control. You have to own every thought, every doubt, every excuse, and choke it the hell out. Your body will quit long before you're actually done. You think you're at your limit, you're barely at 40%. Your mind is lying to you, trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you comfortable. You have to override it. You do that by putting yourself through hell on purpose. You take control by pushing when you don't want to, by running when you're dead tired, by working when everyone else is resting. You train your mind to stop listening to weakness. And let me tell you something, your mind doesn't get stronger by accident. You don't wake up one day mentally tough. You build that toughness. You build it by suffering, by embracing pain, by doing the things you hate every single day until your mind learns it doesn't get a say anymore. Weak people let their emotions control them. Strong people control their emotions. Weak people quit when it hurts. Strong people push harder. You have to decide who's in charge, you or your mind, because until you master that, you'll always be a slave to weakness. Earn your respect. Nobody owes you a damn thing. Not respect, not recognition, not success. You don't get to wake up and just expect people to hand you admiration. You have to earn it. And let me tell you something. You don't earn it by talking. You earn it by working. Respect isn't given. It's forged in suffering. It's built in the hours when no one is watching, in the reps you do when no one cares, in the moments when you push past pain and keep going when every part of you is screaming to stop. Most people want to be respected, but they don't want to do the work that demands respect. They want the title without the grind. They want the glory without the scars. It doesn't work like that. You ever notice how the people at the top don't have to beg for respect? They don't ask for it. They don't chase it. It comes to them because they put in the work. They bled for it. They suffered for it. They showed up day after day when no one believed in them, when no one clapped for them, and they kept moving forward. And let's be real, respect starts with you. You want others to respect you? Earn your own damn respect first. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, have I given everything I've got? Have I pushed past my limits? Have I done the work? If the answer is no, you don't deserve it yet. And that's the truth. Most people haven't done a damn thing to deserve respect. They haven't suffered enough. They haven't sacrificed enough. They haven't proven to themselves that they can go beyond what they thought was possible. And if you haven't proven it to yourself, why the hell should anyone else respect you? So stop looking for approval. Stop waiting for recognition. Respect isn't about what you say, it's about what you do every single day when no one's watching. You want real respect? Go earn it. At the end of the day, this fight is yours and yours alone. No one's coming to save you. No one's handing you discipline, mental toughness, or success. You have to take it. You have to earn it. Focus on yourself, not others. Stop comparing, stop complaining, and stop looking for shortcuts. Lock in, stay in your lane. The only competition that matters is you versus you. You're going to suffer. Good. You're going to fail. Even better. Because every moment of pain, every setback, every ounce of struggle is building something in you that most people will never have. Unbreakable discipline, savage mentality, the will to keep going when others quit. But none of this happens if you don't take control. Master your mind, silence the noise, earn your own respect before you expect it from anyone else. You've got to go all in. No excuses, no distractions, no stopping. So here's the question. Are you going to keep wasting time, or are you going to get up, put in the work, and become the person you were meant to be? There's only one way forward. Suffer now, succeed later. Now get after it.